Jesus Freak here. I thought I'd mention this since obviously some people might notice that I read certain words a certain way. And, well, obviously, I'm reading out of King James Bible. That's just what I do. Now, the first is I read them according to current orthography. As such, you know, the word that up until the early 20th century was spelled Shew is now actually spelled Show. And that's just a matter of uh, spelling reform. Someone changed the spelling to more closely match how it was already pronounced. So when I see Shew, I'm reading it as show because it is show. And at that time, it would have been said show. The other cases are I treat certain things as variant spellings based on 1611 orthography, even though, I'm generally dealing with a 1769 text. There's places where the modernization of the spelling is incomplete. So, as such, I don't differentiate between doest and dost or doeth and doth. I just read them as dost and doth. And I believe that's probably what would have been done in 1611. Also, etymologically, the whole difference, the whole situation I've talked about before between with the words through and thorough. As in 1611, these just weren't differentiated. In fact, the word through was spelled Thorow in 1611. The modern word thoroughfare is an example of this. It should really be throughfare, but it's thoroughfare. And it's when people go on about, oh, it's supposed to be throughly, not thoroughly, because there's a difference between throughly and it's a distinction without a difference. It's just a matter of an incomplete modernization of the spelling. And so I'm going to read it as thoroughly. The other thing is regarding directions. You might have noticed in one of my videos that I was reading a psalm and one of the verses ended in the word Selah, and I skipped the word. That's because Selah is a direction. And while the meaning is not entirely certain, Jerome translated it as semper, meaning always. Some translations say pause or whatever. I did put the Selah up on screen. In fact, it appeared right aligned, and I didn't read it because, like I said, it's just a direction. So I might be, reading these a little bit differently than you'd expect. It's not a matter of me being unfamiliar with what I'm reading, but being familiar with what I'm reading. And reading accordingly. Jesus freak out.